It is your duty as a member of CHH if you wish to continue operating within a historically black space and actually making an impact. It is your duty as a Christian to continue operating in a business that revolves around people, period. These are convicting words written by Czar Josh of the Culture Villains for his article Outplayed, Black Lives Matter, CHH, and the Church. I'm Justin Sarachik, editor-in-chief of Rapzilla.com, and let's jump into CHH and the overall community. Last week, we introduced you to a new concept that we're going to do because of the civil unrest and the protesting and everything that's going on. We wanted to highlight some of the good things that are happening in the community and some of the things that the artists are doing to make an impact. So this week, we're going to have some more of that, and we're also going to mix in the 2 weeks of news that we've missed in the process. So that beginning quote was from a lengthy editorial written on our site that uses basketball analogies, pleas of historical accuracy of Jesus, and good old-fashioned history to make a solid case. So be sure to check that out by Czar Josh. Okay, so community during chaos. I had a talk on Instagram with Angie Rose, Rockstar JT, and Richard Cutright of Just His League. I had all three of them at different increments of time, 20 minutes one after another, and we spoke about the impact that they're making in their communities during this civil unrest and the different things that we can do to help them along their journey. So you can check that out on Instagram, and we're going to upload it on other platforms as well. Also want to give a shout out to Ruslan for creating a video series of helpful dialogue for those wondering how to have conversations about race. Some of the titles are, how do we know if it's racism or just some bad apples? Speaking about the cops. What about black on black crime? Is that a helpful response? That's always a rebuttal that you hear. But all lives matter, is that a helpful response? So that's the all lives matter versus Black Lives Matter debate. You can check those out on his Instagram or his YouTube. We partnered with our Nigerian collaborator, Olusola. He's helping us find some of the best CHH from the entire African continent, which is exciting because we can expose more people in the US to great music being made there. And it helps Africans come into Rapzilla and discover what we have over here. Protechnics is our first cover artist. We also launched the Your Top 8 Countdown Show, hosted by DJ Johnny Jeff, and our first episode covers some of the amazing Rapzilla freshman songs that have been released this year. We hope to have this as an ongoing radio podcast show to let you hear the top 8 best songs as selected by DJ Johnny Jeff. We also have a helpful article up on the site called Black Lives Matter. Here are some resources, learn, help, and donate. So that contains a slew of resources, links, and information that would help anyone looking to learn more about what's going on in the Black community, the reasons for protesting, and how you can help. So you can check that out on Rapzilla as well. Lots of good information there. We had a couple featured articles this week, and one of them was with Rapzilla freshman Miles Mennick and how he freestyled his way into Christian rap. That's an interesting story that you can check out now. And Luke DiMarzio released his 5 artists you may not have heard for the month of June. And I won't tell you who's on it because I want you to go look for yourself, but we can guarantee every month that Luke will introduce some hidden gems to you, as he's done every month so far. We've also had interviews with Ryan Lamar and Amir Wyndham from Canal Street, so you can check those out too. Probably the biggest drop of last week would be Mogli the Iceburg's Sad People Make Dope Music Part 2. Had a lot of great features on it and is really a different type of mix than what some of you may be used to, and I will read it to you in his own words. My genre is underground, cloud rap, TRL, core pop punk, new metal, CHH, mall, screamo, industrial electronic power noise. Dude, what's so hard to understand? So if you like any of those things or all of those things, you can check out Sad People Make Dope Music Part 2. We have it on Rapzilla. Kicking it back to a community story, we have the young up-and-coming artist Coop, who shared what was going on in his Oklahoma community. Here's what he told me. The protesting has been peaceful for the vast majority. Only a few arrests have been made. Local Oklahoma hip-hop artist JB used his voice and platform to light up this Stop Killing Us sign that you can see right here, as well as using it for his video shoot. YouTube. Multiple Christian hip-hop artists were present, including Cadence and Sean C. Johnson of Die Daily. This was a cool experience and a peaceful gathering of people with a message who need to be heard. Lastly, we're going to kick it to our sponsored artist of the week, Chris Cardiac from Connecticut. His EP, Tomorrow May Not Come, was released on March 27th, and his latest single, Beam, featuring Daramola and Quays Thorough, is out now. Look up I'm Chris Cardiac on all socials. That's the letters I and M and Chris Cardiac on all socials. You can check out his single on Rapzilla right now. So you can find all these articles and more on Rapzilla.com, and please don't forget to check out our various playlists on Spotify, Pandora, and Apple Music. Just look up Rapzilla, it's there. And I would also like to encourage any artist or anybody who's involved in the CHH community, just send us some of the work that you're doing, keep us aware, send us resources, let us know what you want us to know and what you want us to tell everybody that they can get involved with and help and donate and kind of put their hands to the plow. And we're going to continue to drop stories and editorials from Black voices in our sphere and let you know how they're feeling, and hopefully we can come to a reconciliation and the world will be a better place because of it. As I tell you guys every week, please be safe, please love one another, keep everyone in your prayers, and I will speak to you all next week. Justin Sarachik.